Okay, what is going on, guys, and welcome to a Watch Dogs guide. And in this guide, guys, I'm going to tell you guys how to get past madness. It's one of the digital trips in Watch Dogs, and in particular, I'm going to be telling you guys how to deal with one thing, which is kill streaks. We'll get to that in the video, so see you there. Alright, just kind of occurred to me that we're already here. I mean, like, we're already here. Anyways, so before we get into this, guys, we're going to be talking about what is madness, basically. What is madness? No, but seriously, what is madness? Madness is basically where you're thrown into the depths of hell on this hell beast machine, which is like a car, a muscle car, and you're basically just sitting there. Your main goal is to get points and complete objectives. And in doing so, you get points or souls, whatever the hell you want to call them, is what you're going to receive. Anyways, you guys get the idea. You're basically playing the Harbinger of Death. So, like, you know, the Grim Reaper. So that's cool. Yeah, and that's your car. He'll talk to you, and he's basically like your demon side. So that's just what madness is. Basically, we're just down here in hell collecting souls in a nutshell and having to do our demon's bidding. So there you go. Alright, guys, so let's do this in a step-by-step format. The first thing you're going to want to do is actually give your power bar something to feed off of. So you're going to want to go into your skill trees and get Soul Shear as soon as you can. Now, by that, you're just, first of all, you're going to want to start just running over things as is until you get enough points to get Soul Shear, and then you can actually start getting massive points really quickly. So yeah, definitely do that, and that's kind of the reason why I'm picking that one, guys, is because that will actually help you get points to get the other stuff that you're going to need if you want to beat this. And what Soul Shear is right now, you can kind of see it on screen. Basically, you just have these two spikes come out of your tires, and they will obliterate anything in their wake. But there are some applications to that said power that can get in the way of kill streaks and etc. So we'll talk about that later. Alright, step 2, just play it. Just play and kill shit. Get all the souls you can. Don't expect to make it to the end unless you're a total beast, which is awesome. But if you're not, just play it, basically. Just play, get points, level up your thing even more. Now, here are the other things you're going to want to basically put your points into. So let's get into the skill tree aspect and how to build this. In my opinion. Stress that point, in my opinion. Alright, guys, so the first thing you want to put your skills into is Soul Shear Mastery. Now, why we're putting that in there is because for the later tiers, you're going to want to be getting as much points and as much XP as you possibly can to put stuff into everything else, and that thing just makes it be able to, so you can just spam the shit out of Soul Shear and just get all the kills and all the points. So yeah. Alright, guys, the next skill we're going to move into is Mastery, and we're going to go get Combo Expert, and kind of move our way through that skill tree line, I guess. But anyways, this kind of skill tree, guys, is based on you. If you find like you have enough time, which I always felt like I didn't have enough of, then don't get it. But if you're like me and had trouble with time, then go ahead and get it. But even if you don't have problems with time, you're still probably going to want to put 2 points in there. Why? Is because there is a skill in there, the middle one, that actually gives you extra XP when you do any sort of challenge, so that will just help you get you the stuff you want quicker. So yeah, just kind of makes sense. Alright, guys, so while we're here in Mastery, why not cover Master Driver and Expert Driver? These are things that you're going to eventually get, guys. You're probably going to fill out the entire skill tree. This is something you're going to kind of want if you're having trouble with one of the game modes being the escaping the cops or getting distance. But this thing should be kind of at the back of your radar. It's not a must, but it's definitely awesome to have, and it can make, actually, no, it is, because it can make a hell of a difference when trying to go for kill streaks. Getting those people getting to them quicker is really important, of course, so yeah. Alright, guys, now the next thing you're going to want to get is Soul Blast, and then just progress your way through that skill tree. When you first get Soul Blast, it eats a ton, and I mean a ton, of soul power, but it's kind of worth in the same sense because it's able to just obliterate any enemy in front of you, and it's really great for like situational things like, say if cops are coming at you, you don't want to run for them, or you're just having a pain in the ass with them, you can just turn to them, immediately blow them up, and it's also cool because it can clear out those little craters that will knock you back and kill your kill streak. And also there's like these kind of berserkers, so that's also good for them. Just pop one of those off and then you have a clear path, so yeah. Alright, guys, so now we were getting to the other aspect, the final type of upgrading system. It's Soul. I personally didn't think you needed really any of this. Why? Because, well, here's the thing. The main thing you're doing is constantly going to be hitting enemies or getting destinations, but it's going to be very hard for you not to kill an enemy or get souls, which is the same thing. Killing an enemy gives you soul power. Anyways, so it's going to be very hard for you to not, hit someone when they're everywhere. So I always found I never really had like a problem with power, the amount of it and the sheer amount of power receiving, I didn't find a problem with that at all. And there's also this one skill at like the end of the tier, I think it's on the right side. Anyways, basically what it does is when you hit something, fun fact, you actually lose a tiny bit, not a tiny bit actually, a fair amount of your soul power basically. And what that perk does is it reduces that significantly. So yeah, again, I never found really anything in that skill tree to be a must, but that's just me. If you feel like you're running out of power, again, make changes, etc. Alright guys, so now we're gonna get into the actual like meat of the bone, what you're probably having trouble with, and what I suffered from. Make it sound like a disease, but it kind of is. Basically, all that was like pre-hype. I just thought I'd throw it in there just to give it a little bit more smoothness to the guide. But anyways, this is the main thing that I think you're having troubles with, and if I'm right, then... Oh shit, hit the microphone. Anyways, so basically it's kill streaks. Now, kill streaks... Basically, they're one of the challenges. You'll be faced with various challenges such as like distance to cover, things to kill, escaping police, etc. So what you're going to want to do, guys, for the whole kill streaks, is you're going to want to go to this location on the map, right here. See it? Boom. Now, you're going to want to go there for two reasons. Why? And you might be asking, well, if you're just new and checking out the guide and not having troubles with it, why is the kill streak so hard? Because when you get a late level, you'll start to have those craters, those like fire craters everywhere, and what those things do in general is when you hit them, they'll explode and kick you back or kick you off course. But also, they'll completely obliterate your kill streak. There are also enemies that do the same thing. But anyways, those craters are the thing that probably just screws you up every single time. And you'll get, when you get late level, you have to get like a 35 kill streak, which is ridiculous, especially when there's craters everywhere. And why we're going into that said place on the map is because it's the most open place ever, and the game can't support that many craters going up at once. So they're all spaced out enough to where you can actually reasonably drive in between them and get your kills, or kill streaks, sorry. And yeah, so basically the biggest problem is those stupid crater things. Doing that, going to that location, fixes that. The reason why it's a problem is because every time you hit it, it breaks the chain. It breaks the kill streak. You guys get it. Anyway, so that's pretty much the guide. I should just stop here, but yeah, that's pretty much the main thing that I think that you're probably gonna have troubles with. Is the kill streaks. Now another thing you can do, guys, is you fix the kill streaks, but you've also kind of made it somewhat difficult to escape the police. Or maybe this was just because when you get late level, you start to have like a swarms of cops come on you. So you can do two things, guys. You can go up these there's like stairs. If you just gun it right up there, you'll be able to just miss them completely. But what I would suggest, guys, is letting the cops come in on you, like get really close, and then as soon as they get close, run up the stairs, because they're not smart enough to go up the stairs and not crash immediately. So that's just the thing. And I think that about wraps it up. Let me think. Alright guys, there's still one thing I forgot to mention about the kill streaks. Here's the thing that you can save yourself a lot. And that's with Soul Shear, or really the other thing, the thing that you like release a death ball and annihilate anything in front of you. Now, here's two things you should note for also with kill streaks. Kill streaks do not count if you kill them with your super soul powers. So you have to hit them with the front of your car, and that's it. You cannot hit them with Soul Shear or that other thing, like again, the Kamehameha ball that flies out and just obliterates everything. You cannot kill them with that. It will not count. It needs to be the front end of your car, which I think is kind of stupid because you're still killing them. Yeah. Anyways, so one thing you can do to save yourself, though, is say a bunch of the craters are right in front of you and you can't really avoid it. It's really good to drift to the right and then activate Soul Shear, and that will kill the craters but will not end your kill streak. So you can kind of mess around with it like that, and that will save you so many times. Alright guys, one more thing about the destination. I'm kind of like one around the subject with that. You can by the destination, it's not that said spot, it's the roads, basically. The roads connecting, how it has so much space is why it's ideal. To me, this is my thoughts behind it because of the rendering shit and all the stuff I explained prior to this. But yeah, also guys, why I'm not showing or explaining the other challenges like driving a distance and etc. Driving distance, there's kill streaks, etc. This is gonna take you a long time, guys, so you're gonna have plenty of time to practice. Not a long time, but this is gonna take you enough times to where you're going to know each challenge and know that they're not crazy, at least to me. Like, for instance, the driving one was not that bad. It's kind of a pain in the ass when you get late levels because there's like these berserkers that knock you off course. It's a bit annoying, but it's not unmanageable. Anyways, and then there's the other ones like Harvest. Once you get your Soul Shears up and your Kamehameha Blast, whatever you want to call it, up, it is like it takes maybe 3 seconds. Like, it's crazy fast the amount of souls you can collect with just those two powers. So yeah, that's why I'm not really going over those. Or you're gonna have to play this in general just to level up your basic stuff. So there's no point in me saying that. The only thing I could say is, this is a fun fun game mode, so it's not too terrible. You're going to have to spend time in here, but you are going to have to spend some time in this game mode. So anyways, that wraps it up, I think. And guys, one more little kind of tip. They're all, each kind of challenge is randomly generated, I think, but I'm pretty sure there are some that are yeah, they're there kind of set in stone nonchalantly. By that I mean, like, I always found, like, when I was getting to the late levels, I'd always have like a level 30 kill streak around there. And yeah, guys, we just won. Shazam. Congratulations, you've unlocked a really cool actual outfit if you're into the whole look. I will show you guys what it looks like right now. And there it is. You kind of look like a badass from hell. It's really awesome. My friend actually loves this look and the hats. I'm not a fan of those hats, but that's just me. If you wear those hats, you're a beast. Just saying, you're awesome, just like Aiden here. Anyways, so yeah, guys, that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like with his little thing up there. Yo, kind of awesome. Fire, hell, you got your demon on your back. You look badass. Again, really cool, guys. Worth the reward. I personally love it again, but not loving the hat. Anyways, I digress, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this guide. Hopefully it helped, as always. And later, guys. Weird outro.